Hey guys, me again. I am back for the sixth day. You realise that even now I'm starting a bit more cheery than usual because today was pretty much a really slack day. Um, the only thing we had to do today was to go into the school at about 3 o'clock, 3:15 ish. We met down at the school, which is just as school's finishing, um, to meet the principal and get yada yada yada. I'll explain later on. Um, But prior, all I did prior was I slept in. I actually got to sleep in, but it was only for like maybe an extra hour. And I just woke up and was like, no, I can't keep forcing myself to try and sleep. Um, yeah, I was. You probably saw, like, a lot of you probably saw me just sitting on Facebook because I got bored shitless. I ended up just shopping for the week. I've now got a heap of stuff. I've got more. Um, hopefully, it'll last me. Because it turned out, oh, the apples that I bought, yeah, usually they last probably, you'd expect more than 3 days. Yeah, I bought enough apples. Okay, yeah, this will last me a while because they won't go up and all that. Yeah, ate a couple. I was ate one. Yep, all fine. Ate that. Then I get another one out to start eating for lunch today as well, and it's orange. Not a good kind of orange. It was rotten. Something shocking. So I'm like, no. um, that made me a bit sick later on. I was a bit, but I was lucky I wasn't going anywhere because I was a bit not happy, not feeling too well. So yeah, I bought a lot of shopping. Ended up being about $50. So it didn't end up being too much, but I'm not sure how long it's going to last me, and I don't have that much storage space, so my fridge is now chockers, and as you can see behind me, I've got my noodle stack, and down there I've got more noodles, bread, cling wrap, all that. So we weren't sure as well what we were going to do for lunch. Like, until we went to the school, we weren't sure, or I wasn't sure, what to do for lunch because Donna, since she's a couple of rooms over, she stayed in, whereas I went shopping beforehand. Um, but I didn't know what to buy, so I just bought new cereal, some more noodles, and milk because the milk I got lasted like 3 days of cereal. Yeah, it didn't last too long. Um, so yeah, moved on to the school. As you can see, I'm a lot more formal, and I feel crap. It brings down my bubbly energy just being in a suit. Like, I'm in a shirt. Um, my hair's neat. I really don't like it. Um, but I'll get used to it. So yeah, I got to get used to it because I want to teach in Japan. So that's also one of the reasons why I'm here, because it's teaching in Asian culture, and they're pretty similar to Japan. Japan's more strict. That's what I found out from from lecturers, from Anne, and I'm going to ask teachers as well as the time progresses. Um, so yeah, pretty much I didn't take any photos today. There was nothing to take photos of. I'm fairly certain I've taken photos of Taiwan where I'm staying. Um, I'll double check that later on. I'll go through. If I haven't, I'll upload more. Um, and make sure I do upload it. What else? Oh, when we went to the school at about 3:15, got introduced to the principal. We sat down, had a talk, and then the head of, like, the couple of people at the top of the English department at the school, they came in, talked to us, showed us first thing, principal gave us information booklet with all policies and whatnot that we got to follow, the timetable for the month, which goes on to next year. Then we got another one within, quite like this folder. The camera's probably not really good. It's nice and shiny and all that. But yeah, I've got virtually what they want taught. Unlike in Australia on placement, where they give a rough idea, here they've wrote down this is what we need for us, and it's a bit different for placement because all we really got to do now is, okay, this is what they want for the lesson, make a custom lesson plan for it. So yeah, that was a bit of a shock. Well, when I came back, because I only just started reading because I didn't have a chance at the school. But yeah, so we moved on from there. They have 6 NAT teachers, which are native English teachers. Well, native English speaking teachers. No, it should be NAST. I don't know why. Or NET, sorry, not NAT. NET. NET teachers, native English teachers. Should be native English speaking teachers, because English is British, like England. But that's just a formalities for what they say. They've got, apparently with most schools you get 1. They have 6. So yeah, that's a bit more. Yeah, they've got a lot. They've even got an Aussie, which is good. Though he must have been here for a while, because he doesn't have, like, I can pick up accent from here that he's developed, because he must be here for a while, because I can pick that he's been in Hong Kong for a bit. They've got a couple, or Canadian, American, and British. I'm not sure what the other 2 are. But yeah, so they took us around there. Their staff room. That's not a staff room. That's really, that came as a huge shock to me. It's cubicles. Picture The Incredibles, the movie. Yeah, if you haven't seen it, sorry, I'm using it as a reference. When Mr. Incredible is at his desk job, you've got cubicle, 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 etc., etc. That's what their staff room is. They've each got a cubicle to 2 teachers, and they've all got their own specific desk there. It was a real shock. That was a shock. However, I've got like a desk. That's it. That'll be mine, and I'm sitting literally right next to Donna in the NET room, native English teachers, on the 6th floor. Yeah, it's a high-rise building. Another one. It's like, oh, not high-rise. It's like 8 floors. But yeah, we've got that. The utter biggest shock to me is that they don't have whiteboards. They don't have smart boards. They've got a projector, which is just for the light thing. It's, honestly, I would say, and I really don't like saying it, it's primitive. It is primitive. They have a blackboard with chalk. Chalk erasers, poof, poof. Honestly, the last time I don't recall actually being in a classroom with a chalkboard used mainly. I've always had a whiteboard. It's a huge shock to me that they still have a chalkboard. I've had a look prior. Had a look at my unit go, which is weather, and acrostic poems, which is, like, say I'm using weather, WEATHER, and you write a sentence along the sides. That's what an acrostic poem is. So yeah, I was lucky because I taught poetry with my last placement. So I had a little bit, yeah, I know what I can do, but I still brought it back as well to the smartboard, because I know a lot of stuff that we can do on the smartboard just by using just an internet game or something. But it's I don't have access to it. All my plans just went out the window, just thrown out the window. I really gotta now talk, see. My observations now are gonna have to be extremely full on, just to plan, because all my confidence, honestly, has dropped. I really don't know how I'm going to go in teaching here. Um, but I'm also very, very nervous, which will be a huge factor. And I haven't got to observe the kids, um, which it'll be different. And I'm very, extremely grateful that I do have this opportunity. I haven't said it on my last vlogs, but I am really grateful that I'm here. It's a huge opportunity for me to immerse myself in this culture, to improve my own teaching, to like to get into the shoes of students that aren't English speaking, that they're not native English speakers here, because they're Cantonese speaking, and then Chinese, Mandarin, and then English. They're the three main, which has to be taught. But yeah, I'm really, really just, I'm grateful to be here, to experience all this. And that's one reason why I'm doing this, so doing these vlogs is just so I can at least say and express what I'm feeling for people that have got this opportunity. Whether you've been in school, like teachers, so I know a few teachers watch this, or other pre-service teachers, I know others watch this. Either side, and even people that aren't, and I know they do watch, that this week, yeah, it's a bit a touristy sort of stuff, but it's going to come into it and be more teaching focused. Okay, this is what I've done today. This, I know it hasn't worked. That is what I'm planning to do. And today, honestly, I was too quiet. I didn't talk too much about myself. I was nervous, very nervous, because we're in the spotlight, because we're international exchange pre-service teachers. Yeah, it's a big deal. And I think now the weight is finally coming down onto my shoulders, and it's really kicking in nervous. I know coming up to the weeks coming up here, I was really lax. I was relaxed and all that, but now I'm starting to really get nervous. Not as much, I'm nervous to hear. I'm nervous that I'm not going to be able to teach well. I'm nervous on behalf that I will not be able to live up to standards as a teacher. That's the sort of nervous I am. Just because I haven't been in this environment before. And I'm very grateful. I'll say it again. I will say it 1,000 times how grateful I am to be here. It's a huge opportunity, a huge experience, and I honestly can't wait to continue further. But yeah, off that sort of stuff. The school's pretty much like a normal school. You've got rules, no running on the concrete. They've got bricks, so obvious no running, because even I shivered when she went, oh, if kids fall, it looks so, like if I fell, I would tear so much skin off. But, and it's like, yeah, I would be on, that really hurt, but the kids will just cry, and I can't. I know that I'm a teacher because I feel for the students. Like, they would really hurt. Their school grounds, they use their space. They really do. The school grounds they're not big at all. Picture a general school and split it in half, really. And kinda, they've got a small running track. They've got a basketball court, but I don't think they have an oval. I didn't get to see it. I don't think they have an oval. They don't have what we think schools have. It's different. Their building is high rise. You've got students on each floor. Preps are on floor 1, well, P1 are on floor 1, P2, which is what I'm in, are on floor 2. I've got P2A and P2B. I met my 2 mentor teachers because I've got two classes. The first one went, take them, I want time off, you have them. But in a joking, teaching way. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're going to be a struggle, because they went, yeah, you need to discipline them. So I'm thinking, okay, they're going to be a pain in the ass class. Hopefully my next one will be better. The other one comes through and goes, ha, you're stuck with them. Just laughing her ass off, saying, ha, good luck. I'm thinking, I've got 2 what they class to be bad, like handfuls. So it'll be interesting to see how that is. See, I reckon their handfuls might just be our normal class, which I can handle. Of course, kids do get on my nerves, they try me, and I eventually go, okay, corner, or something. But that takes a little bit to get to. I've got my own style of discipline, and it's a lot more laid back. It's a lot more reflective, self-reflection on the students. Yeah, now it's sort of when I'm going to go back into more, like I've got the weekends, my vlogs on the weekend will be a bit more, this is what's around the area, it'll be a bit more different. My teaching ones will be a lot more about me, what I'm learning, what my style is like. So sorry if you come for, alright, this is what Hong Kong's like. I will still say it, do not get me wrong, I'll still say, because I'm still here, I will still say, like today, it was just clear skies, blue. It was a really good day. But I stayed in because I was like, I got a day off, or you've been flat out. Like, I don't know how far, and it's huge. As I said yesterday, I was tired, I was exhausted. So I was happy for today. So yeah, we got toured around, got to meet mentor teachers, got to meet other native English speakers. The Australian got to meet, his name's Michael. So yeah, that was pretty much today. We didn't really get to see much. Anne was talking with the principal after we left, so that was a bit more, I reckon she was trying to do the more academic sort of side of things, which is different. I honestly would like to know what's being said because it's about me, but I don't want to overstep my bounds. That's different. Like if I was at Australian placement, I would probably ask the lecturer if they're talking with the principal. All right, what was it about? I just want to know because if it concerns me or not, if it involves me or not. But that's just me. I like to know. But yeah, today was just real lax, real laid back. I didn't really do much, but it got my energy levels back up. As you can probably see, I'm a lot more cheerful, a lot more bouncy, even though I'm in a suit. Well, formal pants and a shirt. Which, speaking of which, I gotta take out my earrings. I am pissed off. I hate taking out my earrings. I've never taken out my top one, and I rarely take out my bottom. But the lecturer or one of the professors I talked to at HKU said, lose the earrings. And it's like, I'm glad my tattoos are covered, but I'm not happy that I have to lose the earrings. So I love my earrings. It's me. It gives me a bit more bounce. Like, here I seem bland. At least this livens it up just a little bit. I'm not sure how it went because I always am walking around with sunnies on my head. Blame Mum and Chris Thomas. Yep, I'm naming names, but they're the two that have always been sunnies on the head, and I've taken after them. I'll use Chris's words, I feel naked without my sunnies on the top of my head. I've done what Mum's done before and go, oh, where's my sunnies? They're on my head. I've done that here. So I'm gonna try and keep them on my head just to try and break up this formal outfit. I just want to try and find a way to break it up. Like today, yeah, I'll probably even get my hair back to normal. I want it a bit more formal today because it was a really formal day to meet the principal, meet all that. And it's, yeah. So yeah, it was really full on. We saw a lot and they expect a lot. Like we're teachers, we're not student teachers as said at primary schools in Australia. We're teachers. As soon as we come in on the Monday, we are teachers for that school. So yeah, that's pretty much it for today. I'm probably going to watch some movies before I go to bed. I got a big day tomorrow. I'm up early tomorrow. Oof, I'm not sure when. We're going to sort it out later on. So yeah, I'm going to have some dinner, which is just going to be noodles, and yeah, just probably watch a movie or something before I go to bed. I will be on Steam. I'll be logging on in a little bit. I'll keep putting my name down just in case people come up on, say, day 20 or something. They don't know my Steam name. I'll try and keep them on each thing because I will try and get on there each night. And that just gives other people a chance to chat to me just in real time. I will be on Facebook. So yeah, day, 6? Yeah, day 6 for this vlog. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Alright, have a good one, guys. See you tomorrow.